Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Once upon a time, there was a very dense forest. A sparrow bird lived in that forest. That sparrow was very nice. She was comfortable in her nest. It's a matter of one day. There was heavy rain and storm in the forest. The sparrow was sitting in its nest. Sparrow's nest was slowly breaking due to heavy rain and strong winds. The sparrow was trying to handle it. But the rain was so strong and the storm was so strong that in the end the sparrow's nest was blown away. And it all became different days. Now the sparrow was feeling very cold. And she was getting wet in the rain. Now I thought in it that now I take the help of another bird and go to its nest to save my life. Thinking so much, she flew and started looking around in the forest. Meanwhile, he saw a pigeon's nest. She came and said to him, "Pigeon uncle, my nest has been blown away in the storm. And I'm wandering here and there all alone in the rain. Till it stops raining. You let me sit in your nest to save my life. Otherwise I will die." Pigeon said, "Oh, how can this happen? We don't know you. And I will put you in my nest. Never make a stranger sit in your house until he is informed." Even after asking for a lot of help, the pigeon refused to let him sit in the nest. The sparrow sadly flies again in the rain to ask for help from another bird. Next he finds a parrot who sat comfortably in his nest watching the rain. She came to the parrot and said, "Parrot uncle, make me sit in your nest, because my nest has blown away in the rain, blown away in a storm. His straws are scattered. Where do I go now? No one is helping me. If I keep wandering like this, so I will die today." The parrot said to him, "Hey sparrow, why did you make such a weak nest, which could not withstand even a small rain? And there is not much room in my nest that you and me can sit in it together. That's why I can't fit you in my nest. It would be better if you go to someone else for help." The sparrow became sad and started thinking sad. "And where do I go now?" The sparrow sat on the tree and sat getting wet in the rain. The crow sitting on the nearby tree was looking at the sparrow. Then he flew past the sparrow. "Hey beautiful sister, why are you getting wet in the rain? Tell me. I give the place of the father in my nest." So the local sparrow told him that, "Crow brother, I complained to many raptures, but no one helped me. So I stopped asking again. And I'm sitting here getting wet in the rain. The crow spoke with me in my nest." The sparrows were happy to hear this. And after saying happily went to the crow's nest and sat down. And the sparrows waited for the rain to stop. As soon as the rain stopped, the sparrow called the crow. Said, "Brother, Now the rain has stopped. I'm building myself a new nest. The crow said, "Hey sparrow sister, why are you not making the nest? My nest is so big that we can both live in it very comfortably. And from now on we are friends. When we are just friends, so why be apart?" The sparrows were happy to hear this, and they lived together. Few days analyze. But one day again fierce rain and strong storm returned to the forest. And the nests of both the parrot and the pigeon were blown away in a fierce storm. And the straws fell apart. The way the sparrow was calling for help, the accident was being reversed. In the same way, the pigeon and the parrot were also coming out in the same way. But no one let him sit in his nest. And in the end, only the crow and the sparrow's nest were left. For them, that we can come to their nest. Or not, but the panther and the parrot that stormed before. By the way, the sparrow was forbidden to come to its nest. That's why they didn't have the courage to go near the crow and the sparrow. Showed great weakness. They passed. And they say, and Goria, our courage has been blown away in strong storm and stormy rain. And all his days fell apart. Please put me in your nest until the rain stops. Otherwise we both will die today in such a storm. This sparrow tells. Sparrow said, "Oh, nothing like this will happen. You come to our nest and stay in our nest as long as you want. Our nest is too big." Hearing this, the parrot and the pigeon sat inside the nest. And he said to Goria, "Sparrow bird, forgive us. We should have helped you that day. Because bad times can happen to anyone. In bad times we should help someone. Forgive us, sparrow." Both sparrows started apologizing to the bird. Sparrow bird quote, "It's okay, humans make mistakes. Look forward to. If someone bothers you comes to. So it's your responsibility that you should help him." And as soon as the rain stops, both the parrot and the pigeon walk to make an announcement for themselves. So kids, we get this lesson from this story, that in bad times we should help everyone. Because bad times can happen to anyone. This is humanity.